Hope is amongst the treatment to be offered to cancer patients apart from radio and chemotherapy administered to them in the body. A move embraced by Diana Aketch of D Beauty Salon, who donates weaves and wigs and gives to cancer patients, especially ladies, an extreme makeover. The only hope she can give is by installing back their beauty that they are still worth in the society. We meet Diana Aketch in the midst of her daily activities and decide to have a day with her just to have a glimpse of how she operates. Our first stop is at Texas Cancer Center in Hurlingham, where we meet cancer patients waiting for Diana to do what she does best. Seeing them for the first time makes you wonder how these cancer patients cope with the medication and treatment, though the answers to that are drawn upon setting your eyes on their faces. But when Diana OD, as popularly referred to, gets to work, the joy and smiles upon these cancer patients are irreplaceable. Upon their faces, it is well illustrated as some break down to tears, failing to accept that their redeemed beauty is still in place even through the pain.
Nasema hii mwanamke sio yangu kabisa mimi peke yangu. Sasa yani kitu gani nafikiria tu ni hiyo tu.
Domitila Ndanu, one of the cancer patients from Texas Cancer Center, couldn't hide her joy, noting that having such makeup done to her has greatly brought back her confidence and self-esteem, especially how she will now face the public with courage.
Today I'm full of emotions of happiness, joy. I want to cry, not because of the pain of the sickness, but because of what has happened to me today. And perhaps what I would tell people is, it reminds me of the Bible, that when God created, He looked at the human being and whatever He created, and He said, wow, it was beautiful. So beauty has an origin from the Bible.
Statements that were echoed later by Teresia Mutindi, who swore never to use the hats she has been using before to hide her hair loss she had had.
Nilikuwa napitia mambo mingi, ndio nilikuwa nashindwa na kutembea, nafunga vitambaa, nafaa makofia, naona sio kama mimi, lakini kwa sasa najiona ni kama mimi. Yeah.
Diana Aketch, however, narrates to us of her journey that led her to put focus on putting smiles on the cancer patients, noting that she once had a client for a long time who later turned out to be suffering from cancer and later ended up losing her hair.
When I did it for her, she told me, Dee, you're free to share it on social media, what you've done to me. You've not charged me for this wig, and let people know what you've done to me. So when I did that, when I shared it on social media, that's when I got a lot of responses from so many people, from mothers, fathers, children, asking me if I could do something for their mother who has cancer. So people started, requesting me to do it. And I just couldn't say no. I just told them, okay, just bring your mommy over. I'll make a wig for her. So that's how it started. Something that started like just a joke. It's now turned out to be something really, really massive.
When one does the beauty talk, it is supposed to not only focus on the inner beauty. The body figure and face beauty gives that self-confidence to a woman.
He was really going to leave you guys.
Something that has been embraced by Diana Aketch, who focuses greatly on them to reduce the challenges they face that deprive that smile out of their lives.
When I just look at them and the body language, I can tell this one is a happy one, this one is a sad one, this one is going through a very hard time. So I try to connect with them. And you have to be very patient, because there are some who will even just burst out crying after the makeup. Some will laugh, some will not even talk, so you have to be very patient with them, because you can believe they've gone through so much.
Currently, Diana Aketch notes that amongst the challenges she faces are high demand of patients who want such makeup administered to them that she sometimes runs out of the quality of wigs she uses that cost her $2,000 each, thus calling upon Samaritans with kind hearts to join her initiative.
Wigs and weaves are impressed by most women in the society and the entire world for different reasons. Some of the reasons are having short hair or even kinky hair that is really hard to manage. But for Diana Aketch, the director of Deep Beauty Salon, not only makes and sells such weaves, but also donates to cancer patients who lose their hair during radio and chemotherapy, thus losing their beauty. But with such style and management of the weave, they embrace back their beauty. Milia Kisienya, KUTV.